Are we Geth right now? Are we achieving consensus?
I hope so.
Are you Legion?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
All right. All right. Your silence means yes to me.
Alexander, was it?
It absolutely was.
Right. I mean, I can't keep calling you handsome if you prefer, but
Alexander works fine.
Alexander it is. Me and my colleagues here, we're finding ourselves in a need of manpower. We need some muscle, we need some brawn, we need some support, we need some bodies, we need some
I think he gets it.
danger. Because that's the sort of stuff we're in for, right?
I'm still waiting to hear the proposition.
We have a job lined out, mapped out. We have a way in. For the most part, we're halfway there. That's where you would come in, because we need you for that. We can't do it ourselves. Now, obviously for us, it's a payday, right? So my question to you guys is, what's your business?
If
we need something from you, is there anything you need from us?
Weren't we asking you similar before, and you wanted us to get to an inn first?
Yeah, but now we're away from the boss ladies. Now we can talk.
I suppose if we can't reach an agreement, it is better if we nip this in the bud now. If we end up not needing to work together or wanting to work together, well, you have less of a way to go back.
Indeed.
But regardless.
Curiosity, what is the payday item you were after?
Gold, loot, and riches.
There's plenty of options for that. You'd probably go for something more specific.
That was the idea I had. Yes.
Money.
That is
I want to get paid. I want to get rich. I want
think
to
more
spend
so
that
the question is, what are you doing to get it? Your silence speaks volumes.
Everyone's checking their notes.
That's always genuinely it. It's like, fuck.
Stalker talk chat. What was the arc?
Yeah, it was silence. It speaks. Hold on.
We see your paper rustling.
No, it's been a
you see,
They're reading the script.
No,
We just shout
what we are
cut.
doing is
to put it succinctly. There is an area in which there are some voidic hazards, you could call it, dangers of probably changing nature. May not be the same when we get back there as left. Point is, at the center of this hazardous area, there's a big-ass gilded glowing tower full, presumably, of stuff that we want to get our hands on. That's what we were doing, but we lost 3 of our comrades. So we had to backtrack, find some people, find some potential recruits, gestures at you guys.
What?
See if they were amenable to some sort of arrangement.
I think... Go on, Anushka.
What did this place look like? You mentioned the void. Was there dark haze, water, sort of?
Most definitively.
I think we need to start hearing if this is even going to be an agreement before we start detailing everything we know.
Then how about a moment of mutual trust, mild as it is? Because I have an idea.
Go on.
Who has the map on?
Who would have the map of our group? Probably.
Yeah, actually.
If
I don't
anything,
know.
it'd probably just be in the bag of holding, so Oriana could just pop it out.
Yeah,
I feel like
Yeah.
Sajar is a well-traveled person, so he probably has a map. Anushka probably has a map because she's a ranger. Marika has a map. Delvin has a map, but it's probably like a lot of notes on it.
someone takes their map.
We
The-
have acquired a map.
The royal map is pulled out.
Taking your map out, we didn't even have to wine and dine first.
If it's handed over to Alessander, he will unfurl it between himself and the the stalkers.
Stalkers.
Stucco.
And he says, on my count, you will point to the rough vicinity of where you spotted this tower. I, with Anushka's permission, will point to where we are headed.
Insight.
What's up?
Okay.
He appears to be telling the truth of this activity, I assume.
You have such a high insight, man. Jesus.
And yet such a low roll.
Listen, alright.
I
Redain
am. Where's your excuse?
will meet you there at the high mod low roll.
Oh god, no. Oriana's insight is 9. She's gonna start rolling shit.
You do not have to believe me when I say that we are not after riches here in the Twins. But that is what I'll say all the same. But regardless, if we're headed in the same direction, we help you, you help us. But first, we need to see where you're headed. And you need to see where we're headed.
Alright.
That seems reasonable to me. What do you say, Manon?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me.
Well, Laura, what about you?
As long as you all have an understanding, I'm okay with that.
All right then. Anon, you want to do the pointing?
If I would be given the honor.
Most certainly.
Like
Wait,
Adventurer's newlywed game.
Without further ado,
Need not has no clue where the fuck I'm pointing. Damn
Probably
good
about
question.
the triangle over there.
Yeah,
Here!
that's my hunch.
We're going here!
I'm guessing probably there.
Without
No,
further
I think
ado,
over here.
Bye-bye.
I mean, I'm probably
One, two-
going over
wait,
there.
what? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
1,
nothing
2,
bad will happen
3.
when you guys go there.
Anywho.
That would be more dangerous.
Alessandra gives a 3 count and points to where that triangle would be.
And I'll point similarly.
Do we point to the almost exact same spot?
Wow, that's crazy.
That's fucking kooky,
That's
guys.
so wild.
Wouldn't that be weird if
Oh
we
my
were like
gosh.
going to the same place?
Oh my gosh, the 2
What?
white locks touch fingers.
They don't touch me.
You say white locks?
Yeah, because we have a white lock of hair.
I just didn't think that'd be like such a good name off the rip.
Yeah, isn't it? Anyway, so Alessandra kind of gets a smirk, and he says,
I was just about to say men all smirks.
"Yo,
You're just the
Look
same
over here."
person.
You guys really are
cousins,
siblings.
what the hell?
So
you
they
sure the
both
two of you are
smirk.
not long lost siblings or something like that?
I always wanted a sister, but I don't think so. But would you look at that? Same spot. Vortic
Indeed.
influence, you say?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Almost as if by fate, right?
Oh, that's certainly not suspicious in the slightest.
Don't get too far on that.
Thought I saw something suspicious earlier. Sort of
Now,
confirmed.
Manon, we all have our time.
There's a lot
It
of
is.
suspicious things happening.
It is a bit odd how you 3 and us 3 are a bit like each other physically. You, Manon with your white lock of hair, Anushka and Keenan, you both have a sort of dark, broody look to you.
I
Morgan, that was me. Morgan and Laura, you're both short.
I am your height.
They've got you there. Manal will just look over and like, no.
Regardless.
I mean, tall, dark, and handsome. I'll take that as a victory.
So what do you say? May not be the location we intended to discuss this in, but it's the location we are doing so all the same. We are headed to the same location. For different reasons, perhaps, but for different things. Which means, I imagine we won't be stepping on each other's toes too much.
I should
And
hope
we
not.
We both stand to gain what we want.
On that note, you know what we're here for. What about you? What brings you to this here shithole?
Well put.
I feel like that's a insult to toilets everywhere, honestly.
Alexander will defer to Anushka as he looks over his shoulder at her, or looks off to the side at her.
She'll just kind of like look amongst kind of you guys and then to the new group. Just kind of. I'm looking for a. We're.
I think you cut out at some point there.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, just looking amongst you all and kind of going. Oh, I'm looking for a book. We were looking for a book.
Can
I
you
believe
give
it
me
is
book?
in that
this up?
same area.
You don't seem to be the reading type.
Oh, really? What makes you
What
think
is that supposed to mean?
I'm working
Why?
on it.
Just
Because
saying.
I'm Quincy. I'm Quincy, so naturally I can't read. Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I said. That's what you're saying.
Insight check. Is that what they were saying?
Vasa chimes up. I mean, Zol can read, so.
Oops, shit, I didn't mean to use a die there.
And I wrote a letter the other day, so I can read.
You did?
What kind of
And
book
where
are
is the
you
letter
reading?
now? I don't
It
see
is-
one.
it is-
It was delivered to
It
who it
is.
needed to be delivered to.
Exactly.
That is
So
what you
then it
do
means
with
nothing
letters.
to me. Listen, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying you're
You're
not
doing a very good
carrying
job
book
at
bag.
failing that.
Yes, and I'm insulted that you would insinuate that I cannot read just by looking at me.
I didn't say you couldn't
All right,
read.
we've established that y'all have pretty good sass. Can we move on?
Besides the point, that is what we are here for. So, and it is in whatever area it is that you went. I recognize the
And-
stench.
In this book, is it what? Are you looking for it for financial gain, personal reasons? What's your stake?
Personal.
Insight check.
Go inside.
Double insight
Do I
check.
believe her?
Triple
Insight
insight
check.
Is it
Ah,
is it
shit.
personal?
Well,
Nice.
Hot damn.
damn.
Oh my god.
Write that down, write that down.
I'm writing it down. I'm trying to time when to roll for Kasai when she re-rolls herself. Because I know how that works, Roll20. You ain't tricking me. Wait, I don't need to record your guys in nat 20s. These are your actual characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah, you don't
we
count as a
recording
person.
Oh, does it go in
I
the character?
never rolled this
Damn
well
it,
on
Kasai.
Cesaro. Are
Damn
you
it.
kidding?
Did she do it multiple times on herself? He has one left. Alright, nice. Very
Hey.
good. Very good. Very good, Kasai. Very good.
Who's she
I
persuading?
mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that for?
huh?
30.
That's crazy.
Oh, I see what I mean.
That's crazy. I don't know, Anushka. How truthful is it?
I mean, she's not trying to hide anything particularly. She's pretty straight-faced, so no reason to disbelieve her, I guess. She looks a bit nervous that she's talking about it, but I mean, take from that where you will.
All right. Then, if you're amenable to it, we get our riches and you get your personal business done.
Why is
That
there
sound
just
about
a
right?
gilded tower in the middle of the twins, anyways?
Sounds like
Right.
killing
Because
kids
he's
are
now in the.
awesome.
You'll see when you get here.
Do you know the
difficult to explain?
Do you know the occupant of the tower? Assuming it has one.
Gods above, no.
No. All right.
Golden
Silly
Tower, I
question.
imagine it's a golden wizard.
At least it's not a grand wizard.
What?
That
What
was
kind
Garth out of Ariana.
The three-letter boy.
So Crash, me, Fred. I know a little.
Me, Fred.
One
You,
or two
Fred.
details that you mentioned
You,
about
you,
the.
you, Fred. Me, Crash.
Yeah.
We talk
Uncle
into talk device. You there, me here. Let communicate us.
Brad. Yes.
This new bit I started out.
So I know a thing or two about the nature of this area.
Zug.
How much would Keenan know?
Not Zug. Okay. This is. I would say not as much as you would like, and the reason for that is okay. When you say area, do you mean the cordon or do you mean the twins in general, or like the nearby?
No,
area?
the cordon, the Voidic influenced area.
Yeah.
You guys probably had very little, and for that, the reason for that is O's character. He probably is your guys' specialist that informed you guys. At a cost, you guys had to go get something for him, but your boss set up those terms, so. Tell you what, he still has a sheep. I will roll his sheet, and then I will tell you. Could be better, but not the worst. What are you guys looking to find out? Let's start function. As players / characters, because the likelihood is if it's survival based, what you as a player want is also what your character wants.
Yeah, so I have a recollection of it being mentioned that it is, was once upon a time the demiplane of a mage. So how much in terms of that sort of knowledge would we have? So that what
type of mage it was? Who fucking knows?
Yeah, more like
the unfortunate part.
If it is or was a mage's domain, knowing that is sort of like base. Would I know that? Would we know that?
You would know that.
Okay.
There are arcane defenses, some which are now defunct, some which are now twisted or modified, tweaked, corrupted. It was. I'll give you this. They were a conjurer. Thus, all the peculiar things around.
Right. All right, Dan. In the spirit of, go on. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say it probably was floated by one of your previous members. Now late. Why don't we try doing some sort of teleportation trick? Not too uncommon. Your boss would probably tell you if you guys try to do any sort of teleportation trick long distance, you might end up in the void.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't think any of you guys had Dimension Door. I think
no.
So yeah, if you guys made a Dimension Door, it would be a door, and it would stay there, and it would be to another dimension. All right.
That's cool.
Yeah. So don't use long term, short term teleportation. Sure. Long term or long distance, no. And Dimension Door is probably like the threshold of no.
Misty
that makes
Step,
sense,
more okay.
considering it's like a planarly locked region, sounds like.
Right.
All right, Dan, in the spirit of cooperation, I'll say this. And, Manon, if I'm saying too much here, you cut me off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you say, is it in the twins? Is it, no. It was once upon a time the personal, I'm assuming, domain of some sort of wizard and not some conjurer of cheap tricks either. They have wards and other nasty stuff set up. Obviously, when the void gets involved, it gets all kinds of nasty.
just gets worse.
Yeah. So that's sort of what we're gonna get into. Conjuration is pain in the ass to deal with.
Well then.
Looks over at Ori Morgan. Does that answer your question, Ori Morgan?
She you know what? Fuck you, she's gonna be petty. She doesn't seem to respond. She doesn't hear what you're saying.
Well, we'll take that as a yes.
Well then.
If that mage is still around, haven't seen any trace of him.
Let us hope that is a theme. But it seems as though we are in agreement here. Help each other out.
Hmm. There's still a number of us in the group. Maybe we should check with them and see what they think. She says, like, nodding her head at, like, Vaso, Delvid, Brain, Blair, and Kasai, them.
Alright, y'all have a talk then.
Fair enough.
You guys go aside, or create some distance as you're traveling. To the Stalkers who have come down this way not terribly long ago, the next inn is probably, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes at this point. You guys are walking sort of in the dark.
Alright. We have, like, torchlight or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, don't do that. Not here. Hold on. Let me set that up for you.
The inn is called Ben's Bend.
I said that. Ooh, that's fun.
I have, let's see, according to my wisdom modifier, so that is 5 people.
You pick the PCs, and that's good enough.
Yep.
Woo!
This is funky. Why is everything so gray?
Oh, that's just how I see things.
How depressing.
How
That's why you gotta
You
be
come from
your
so
own
far,
joy
right?
in this world.
How depressing.
Well, give me away.
Why you dress like that? Because you don't know how to color coordinate.
Sad. Because you don't know how to color.
Out here, you don't want to draw attention to yourself. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Experience
Oh.
is shown.
You guys create some distance to have a little chit-chat powwow with your others.
Hello, hi. What is up, my friends? My compatriots.
Blair comes right out of it. I don't trust him.
I was thinking of that.
No.
Is it just a gut instinct, or...
Far too much coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, but what if they've mentioned is accurate? So
How do you know?
I sort of.
She squints her eyes at you.
Hmm.
You sort of? What?
All right.
You're
So
going to tell her
when
eventually. You might as well tell her
I'm telling. Okay.
now.
So when we went through the portal thing to get here, I sort of had, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it, but I think I saw where it is we're going. And what they describe does match up. So there is that. They had Keenan, he said his name was, he had that dark haze that was everywhere that I saw. The Voidic thing, and they mentioned the dangers there and the wizard and all of that. It does match up, so
That doesn't mean this isn't some sort of trap.
no.
If anything, you
What
said
gave you
it was
that
marked by
information?
Some darkened thing.
What gave you that information?
Right now, I don't know. But it is pointing us in the right direction of what I need, so if it is a trap, and well, I suppose we'll spring it. Or I'll try and see more into it, but with or without them, we can get there. Whatever it is, I can.
Is it possible to get there without them?
I know where to go. a matter of getting through it to something else entirely, and I think we'd be better off with somebody that has been in the terrain at least, but I know where to go.
Tolis gave you hint? Landmark? A guide? Do you think that can help?
Landmarks, yes, as we're going, yes, I can follow the trail, match it up, I suppose. Did we ever write down what the landmarks were?
That's a good question, actually. Did we ever write that down? I know Tolos did, but did we ever get a copy?
I will give you guys a pass. I know you guys totally didn't as players. I'll give you a pass. America has it.
You are a lifesaver.
I figured some redundancy would be necessary.
Right. I want to see if the information corresponds with the just sort of like just the quotation marks for like map I have in my head.
I'm not sure how helpful they'll be. Let's see. Start at the lighthouse, head forward, keeping the mountains in front of you. Go southbound, look for a temple. She like is saying this, looking at you with pausing every time as if it's checking to see if it clicks in your head.
Yeah, I guess like I just go try and like remember like what the hell would that lighthouse be in the middle of here kind of thing.
That is a really good question.
Sort of
The lighthouse
trying
is
to
not
kinda
for a landlocked
wonder if it's
location.
yeah. I'm wondering if it's like another word for like something else.
It could
Like
be
if
the
it's just
tower that was mentioned.
yeah, but then maybe going in the opposite direction.
You are correct.
Nothing seems to be clicking with you, but those were the instructions that Tolis left.
It's not clicking at the moment, but maybe once we get there, unless there is something more after we get there. Like you said, Oriana, the tower is the lighthouse and we go somewhere after, but right now I do not know. I'll keep an eye out though. It could be lighthouse is literally, you know, a house made of light or something. Who knows?
That would be something.
It would be something.
Sounds like a fairy tale.
I don't think fairy tale and the twin. Yeah, they don't really twins and fairy tales. You know.
Oh, Devil awkwardly runs it back for a sec. Sorry.
In the twins, a fairy tale is more so something you collect. Maybe display on your mantle.
You mean literally? Okay. Too hard to bring it like that. Okay, that's a good joke.
I say we follow through with them.
But keep a very watchful eye on them. And where we're going.
Listen, I've traveled a lot. I've known a bunch of people. Sometimes some folks like them, sometimes folks like you guys, and everything in between. They jump us while we're in a place like that. They're shooting themselves in the foot. We jump them, same deal. It's mutual interest that keeps it going.
A mutually assured destruction that stops them from doing anything.
The time I'd be most concerned is at the very end. That's really it.
I just hope that what they're after isn't what I'm after.
Maybe leave it at that.
Most
See
of the
what they actually-
coincidences we've had so far, it actually might be something good to check now.
There's no way they're going to be able to carry on an entire tower's worth of loot from a place like this. Right? It's impossible. Not unless they have a bag of holding.
And even then, that has capacity.
I'm just worried. Whatever this book is, I feel like it's important, so...
It's not going to fucking curse you or something, is it? Boyer looks Boyer looks even more unamused, which you didn't know she could, but you've learned otherwise now.
You're thinking into the true Blair.
Well, look, if it curses me, just put me down. But, like, you know...
Agreed.
Oh, thanks for that. But point is, it's important to me, and if they are going to steal it, I will definitely fight for it. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, should it come down to it, it is my duty to carry out any summary executions. So let it be known.
I'll remember that.
So will I.
Blair
What the
mutters
first
something
time
under her
agreed to
breath.
such? Hey, can we try to hear what that is?
What was
Yeah,
that?
Nothing.
Oh well, that's the GM.
I can
Oh
reroll
damn! I
it.
guess
I'll reroll it in fairness. Oh, thank you.
I don't know shit all actually. Yeah, it was nothing. Yeah, she's right.
It's the same number.
It was the.
Wait.
Oh, it is the same number. Yeah, you're actually right.
Oh, that's fun.
Plus 50.
Damn.
Oh, should be 24.
I mean, the
was
first
about
one's
to say.
better.
Let me just add that in that one there.
Probably something racist against fucking tieflings. Also, I've gotten so
Hey,
many
you-
now.
you-
What's it? Fred, stop it.
You don't know. Blair could roll like a god right now. None of you guys
She
can.
muttered, I'll
This
summarize
ain't
your
on me.
execution.
This ain't on me.
You've been rolling good. I've been rolling bad. Something's happened to you. Oh
All
my
right,
god!
So
I do actually.
when Alexander talking about it's my job to do summary executions, Blair just sort of mutters under her breath. No, if I get to her first.
I have yet to meet a single soul that can outrun a bullet.
Oriana just looks at him like insulted.
Yeah. Anushka's just like, okay.
Bullets
Let's
aren't
not
always
piss her off
lethal.
too much.
You quick draws the names at fucking Anushka? No.
No.
I've done this before, I can do
now
it
depends on the
again.
initiative count.
Miss.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, thank you for following me through with this, though. Appreciate it. And hopefully we don't die.
We're not gonna die. We got this.
Oh, thanks for that.
Blair scoffs.
A little bit of optimism would be appreciated, you know.
She's a realist.
Right. Well, regardless, I still appreciate you coming along.
She
Right,
looks
shall we-
at. She gives you a look of don't ever do that again.
What, compliment her?
Give thanks for a task that she sort of doesn't want to do.
No, Anushka's just like, okay. Alright,